Visibility 6 miles. 3000 broken. Temperature 23, dew point 14. Current altimeter is 3006. Arriving and departing runway 02.
Mic test, okay.
Tonkinton International Information Foxtrot, 10 Zulu winds are 031
Oh, this is awesome.
at 12 knots. Visibility 6 miles. 3000 broken. Temperature 23, dew point 14. Current altimeter is 3006.
Let me just
Arriving and departing runway 02.
turn off the ATIS real quick.
Tonkinton International Information Foxtrot, 10 Zulu winds are 031 at 12 knots. Visibility 6 miles. 3000 broken. Temperature 23, dew point 14. Current altimeter is 3006. Arriving and departing runway 02. Tonkinton International Information Foxtrot.
Okay, I guess I can't.
10 Zulu winds are 031 at 12 knots.
We'll give this a try. I'm using
Visibility
Restream for the
6
first time
miles.
to stream to Twitch
3000
and
broken.
YouTube at the same time. And we've got some
Temperature
new
23,
stuff going here
dew
in the
point
airplane, in the
Current
TBM.
altimeter is 3006.
Oh,
Arriving and
yeah.
departing runway 02.
Let's start this up so we can turn the radio.
Tonkinton International Information Foxtrot. Tonkinton International Information Foxtrot. 10 Zulu winds are 031 at 12 knots. Visibility 6 miles.
Should we put our
3000
co-pilot in the
broken.
airplane?
Temperature
There she is.
23, dew point 14.
Just got the chat in the
Current
way.
altimeter is 3006. Arriving and departing runway 02.
Okay, let me just switch the
Tonkinton.
frequency here. There we go. Oh my, it sounds different, of course, with the door open, as it should. Is the back door open? It's open a little bit. I'm gonna have to fix that in a minute. I love this mod. This is so cool. I haven't actually. This is my first time really trying it, so let's get our stuff here sorted out. All the lights and everything looking good. Oh, not that one. Go. Oh, this cockpit. These are nice buttons. These are different lights. So I've got a couple of new things here. Mainly, I've changed the interior to this light beige, which is pretty nice, I think. And installed this TBM mod, which I'll have to link to. I don't remember it off the top of my head. But it lets me actually move some things other than the obvious, like the door. But I can move the sun visor, which is actually super helpful because it is kind of, it's pretty bright at the moment. So that's really cool. I'm hoping that the chat thing will work properly. It should. I feel like I should have a quick look at.
Delta 258, after all, enter via Alpha 10.
After all, enter Alpha 10.
Okay, I'm live on YouTube. That's working. Pretty sure Twitch should be working. Yep. Sweet. Alright, let's shut this door. If I can reach it. The sound, how it gets quiet, is amazing. And I just need to lock it too, if I can get my button there. There we go. Door is locked. Let's see if my preset camera will let me go to where I want it to go. Where is it? Where is it? Backseat. Oh, that's trippy. And that takes me back forward. Okay. That is super trippy. We might spend some time sitting back here during the flight. This is kind of a nice view, even though it's a little bit concerning not having a pilot in the front there. Alright, let's, oh boy, can I get the mouse up there? There we go. A little bit tricky. Door's closed, let's lock it. If I can get there. There it is, come on. There we go. Doors are locked. Back to the front seat. Perfect. Chalk 280 radio check.
280, you are loud and clear.
Love it, love it, love it. Chalk 280 ready to copy IFR clearance.
Chalk 280 is cleared to Mike November Mike Golf. Climb via the Libus 1 departure, with the Libus transition, then as filed. Expect departure runway 02. Maintain 15,000 feet. Squawk 4544.
Chalk 280 is cleared to Mike November Mike Golf, climb via the Libis 1 departure, with the Libis transition, then as filed. Maintain 15,000 feet. Squawk 4544.
Chalk 280 read back correct. Altimeter 3006, let us know when you're ready to taxi.
Altimeter 3006 Chalk 280.
I have already forgotten the squawk code they gave us. We might have to fix that later. But otherwise, we have got everything ready to go. Chalk 280 ready to taxi.
Chalk 280 taxi to runway 02 via taxiways Alpha. Hold short runway 02.
Taxi to runway 02 via taxiways Alpha, hold short runway 02 Chalk 280.
Oh, that's amazing. The runway's literally right there. This is great. This is the best pushback scenario we could think of here. Oh, that's so cool. I'm going to open the door again. It's locked, so I got to unlock it first. I want to be pushed back with the door open. Ready to go there, co-pilot? Thanks for holding the chat pack.
FS2020, monitor tower, 118.305, Kingston.
18305,
Oh god, that's awesome. That is so awesome. This is amazing. This should have been part of the core game. Like the mod developer that did this. It's incredible. It's just so cool. Okay, that's probably good for pushback. Shut the door, lock the door. Excellent! This is beautiful. We're in Honduras. We're flying to Nicaragua on this leg of our flight. So it should be good. It should be a good flight, actually. Let's see if we can taxi. One thing I still need to somehow come up with some sort of chalk blocks for my chair. The fact that I frequently roll around is annoying. It's a small airport.
Chalk 280 contact tower on 118.7. Enjoy your afternoon.
Tower on 118.7 Chalk 280.
Thank you, co-pilot. That's the new sound that I've got in there for when we switch frequencies. Chalk 280 ready for departure, runway 02.
Chalk 280 winds are 031 at 12 knots, cleared for takeoff, runway 02 squawk 4544.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 02 squawking 4544 Chalk 280.
Delta 258 on the ILS for 18 center.
Hello, Delta 258, number 2, complete approach.
Number 2.
Let's get ourselves on the runway here. I don't think we're going to need more room than what we have here, so we shouldn't need to like taxi back further. One thing I do want to program in real quick here is I do want to get our vertical speed dialed in for our flight. We're going to be flying like straight into a rather large mountain, so we're going to veer off to the left a little bit there and probably fly around it from what I can tell, our flight plan here. But we are good to go. So let's give her. Some lovely background music courtesy of Pretzel Rocks. I love that service because you can have nice stream safe music. And it also has a good selection of like chill sort of elevator music, which I like while I'm flying. Alright, looking good.
Delta 258, the base is 160 degrees 5 knots.
And here we go.
18 center,
Here
clear
comes
to
up.
land Delta 258.
Flaps come up. Oh, look at these hills. Look at these hills. And autopilot engage as I'm getting a phone call. I do not know you. Flaps are up, gear is up. We are on our way.
Velocity jet 8404 at Echo 5, line up await 18 left.
Nav mode enabled. Already at 4,000 feet. Looking good. I've got my sun visor here, which I'm going to move up a bit. There we go. Get it out of the way, because I think we'll be flying away from the sun. Co-pilot, you got everything under control there? Excellent. Lovely scenery. I've made some other potential performance improvements that I think actually panned out okay.
Chalk 280 contact Central America Center on 124.3. Have a good one.
Center on 124.3 Chalk 280.
Doorgedag, keer voor het wapen.
Center Chalk 280
Oh,
climbing for 15,000 feet.
Hello.
Chalk 280 good afternoon. Squawk 4544 altimeter 3009er.
Squawk 4544 altimeter 3009 at Chalk 280.
I thought I had turned the autopilot off at this point for the frequency changes stuff. Maybe my shortcut's not working as intended. I will have to check that later, but right now I just want to make sure we're going to be clearing those mountains. I think we'll be alright. We're going to be going up to 15,000 feet on our flight today, and it looks like we've been cleared all the way up to 15,000 right off the bat here, which is kind of nice. I really like this beige cockpit. It breaks up the monotony of just the plain black a little bit more. It's really classy because the rest of the aircraft is actually really pretty looking, like really well designed.
Returning from Echo Vector identified, route from Rodino, confirm expected level.
And there are my legs in case I wanted them, which I will use if I go sit in the back seat. I actually kind of want to try that. So if I put my pilot in here, and I'm going to go move to the back seat. Look at that. Holy cow. Oh, this isn't a bad way to fly. As a passenger? It's amazing. It is amazing. Unfortunately, I think I checked this. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like you can get in the back of the CJ4. Even though they've modeled it, but I wasn't able to get the camera back there. I might have to do some research on that. Because it would be kind of nice on our next long flight to be able to sit in the back. Got a bit of a crosswind going on here, hey? 25 knots at 78. But it is pretty getting above these clouds. Central America has been beautiful to fly in.
Loudermost 25 November Zulu, radar 13601.
36015, Loudermost 25 November Zulu, check.
The air conditioning going here. Just for the pilots, nobody in the back. This is going to be our little approach. Let's see if the it still doesn't seem to work.
Runway 5194, come to flight level 370.
370, 4194.
Really nice flight so far, I have to say. Really nice. I love that when you get in the plane,
One Echo Victor, come to flight level 310.
in this mod,
310, you're linked 1 Echo Victor.
the doors start as open, which makes sense, right? Like, they would be open when you start. So I love that. The little detail like that, I really appreciate that. It's the kind of stuff that I would do if I had the skills to do any kind of 3D modeling like that. But that's awesome. I gotta go donate to this guy or team. I don't know. I think it's just one person now that's picked it up. It used to, that mod was around for a while, but then it was just recently, like a few days, released again on GitHub. So definitely going to donate some coffee money for the devs. It's like a small little thing, but it actually the doors are only part of it. It also has overhauled some of the performance apparently to make the 930 more realistic. Now I wouldn't know if this is more realistic or not because I'm not a real pilot and I can't really tell, but it feels good right now. So far it feels like a good flight, and I love the gimmick of being able to open the doors. I don't know what happens if I do this in mid-flight. I don't think I want to try. I imagine nothing bad will happen because I don't think that would be built in, but you never know. I did lock the door on purpose just so that we can't accidentally open it.
Contact order 134.390.
34390 to turn 68 Echo. Bye-bye.
Oh god, you just freaked me out. I just got scared by my co-pilot. I look over there, I was like, holy crap, who's that? I've just about reached our cruising altitude of 15,000 feet. As we are turning onto, I believe, the second to final leg of our departure here. Oh, that loaded faster. Oh no, the departure is Libis, so we are on the second to last leg. Yeah. We should be at 12. We're actually a little bit above what we had filed. We're just climbing straight up to 15,000. ATC did clear us for that. So we're going turning. Then we'll kind of turn towards the southwest coast of Honduras and fly over to Nicaragua. I think it's going to be about an hour-long flight. Maybe not quite that long once now that we're already up in the air.
Protocol 513, proceed to Benot.
So many high mountains here. So cool. It's just very interesting terrain. Taxi, our landing lights, we don't need them at this altitude now. The other cool thing that you can do is, I think you can...
8664, contact radar 128155.
How do I do that? Yeah, there we go. I can actually move the sun visor over here. And then can I move it down? How far down can I move it? Not quite all the way down. But I can get myself a little bit of it now. Can we get it back is the question. Yeah, alright. Close enough. That's cool. And you can do that to this one too. Love it. Lovely feature. I think, so the one problem I have is that my backseat camera is a little bit at a weird angle. It's a little bit awkward in VR. But it's actually really nice sitting back here. And I moved it a bit too far back. It would be a little bit better, a little further forward. So, the cool thing, of course, is it's just the camera. So, I mean, I'm still technically up here. Oh, now that moved. Oh, I do not like when that moves. Oculus. Why do you do that to me? Oh, I can fix it. Okay, I can trick it.
Roger, proceed to Olden, then Benot, climb to flight level 330.
Olden, Benot, climb flight level 330, 597.
So the one thing I've done, and I don't know if this actually helps with performance or not, but my desktop is usually in 4K resolution, and I usually run Flight Simulator at 4K. Now, of course, when you're playing in VR, it's using a different resolution, but it is still displaying image on the screen, so I changed it to 1080p. I've read somewhere that that might help. It's hard to say. The performance is actually pretty good for me here in the TBM930. It'll be interesting to see if it's different in the CJ4. I don't know when we'll be flying that next. It will be during the next longer leg of our flight. So far there. This one here and the previous one were a bit shorter, so we broke out the old TBM again. We also added some new stickers, which you can't see. Can't see while we're making this turn. But once we straighten out, there's a couple new travel stickers on the back passenger door. It's actually quite the lengthy little turn here because we had to take off in the in this direction. So we almost get to see where we came from again. But it's going to be behind. It's all hidden now underneath the cloud cover and the mountains. I'm kind of glad that when we came in here we didn't have these clouds, because that would have made landing a lot more difficult. This kind of low-lying clouds.
Contact 1 mile Lima, contact radar 134, decimal 315.
134,315, there you go, 1 mile Lima.
Just get our heading synced, just for good measure. It's still quite windy. Well, 11 knot crosswind. Power seems to be a lot more even with these tweaks from this mod. I'm not sure if we're flying quite as fast, but well, that all still looks good. Outside air temperature of 3 degrees. Not going to be worried about any kind of icing. It's beautiful, sunny here, close to the equator. I believe after Nicaragua, our next stop is Ecuador, I think. Slowly going to be heading into South America.
Bonjour, Pont Soleil 190 Charlie, we are proceeding big Alpha level 370.
Pont Soleil 190 Golf Charlie, identify, proceed big ratio.
Big Alpha Golf Charlie, thank you.
I think the other thing that is going to be very nice about streaming to YouTube at the same time is that I won't have to move the video over. It'll just happen. Not that that was super difficult, but it's going to be nice to just have it right there. We're not really flying into the sun a whole lot here, but oh, I've lost the mouse cursor. I hate it when that happens. It's somehow got stuck in that window. There we go. So I could bring this down a little bit. Okay, now I'm curious. I just saw that NYTSO. Hello. Why is it not showing up in that chat? Or is it just lagging behind Restream? Oh, really? You live around here? We're just leaving Honduras at the moment. So I'm really curious why this... Oh, it's awesome. That is awesome. I don't know why the Twitch chat isn't working. That's super annoying. You live on Managua. Oh, okay. I think that, well, isn't that where, that is where we're headed, isn't it? I believe that is where we're headed. I've got the full name of the airport. Actually, we might have it in here. No, that's Managua International. Yep, that's where we're headed. We're headed to your home airport. That's exactly right. Now, I would love to find out why this window is not working. So, I'm going to have to check that because that's kind of annoying. Oh, it is working, but it's not working inside of Oculus? Come on. Let's see if that helps. So I can see it there now. Well, that's cool. That's cool that you live where I'm flying to. It's beautiful scenery out here. Now the question is, yeah, I feel like that window is not actually updating well.
Air France 82 Papa Quebec. Good morning, flight level 360.
Yeah, it is
Air
not.
France 82 Papa Quebec, squawk 7525.
Squawk 7525 Air France 82 Papa Quebec.
Well, Restream, you're gonna have to figure out a way to fix that. Because how else am I supposed to be able to see what people are saying?
Eurowings 1 Echo Victor, pass to flight level 330.
Level 330, Eurowings 1 Echo Victor.
It's like it's not updating unless I specifically tell it to update, which is weird, because that one over there is working. Okay, well, that's a challenge for another day, I guess. Now that I know, at least I can try to keep an eye on the other chat. Disappointing and strange. If I make that the front window like that, will that help? But then I won't have control in here anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if that is some stupid Chrome feature, actually. Maybe if I don't make you full screen. We'll see. We'll see if that makes any difference.
Rotate 340, encore pour 350.
Running 7893, identify, proceed direct to Lutix.
Direct to Lutix, Bali 789.
See the sea? Yeah, we can see a little bit of the water there. Just hard to make out, but it's there. Reflections on the glass. My goodness, they're amazing.
Eurowings 2834, contact radar 136, decimal 015.
126.015, Eurowings 2834, bye.
Oh, the sun going, not quite going down, but just these reflections. I'm pointing at them. Those look so cool. Somebody mentioned on the Flight Sim subreddit today that flying around sunset and in the morning, like when the sun is not just up high in the sky, is the most beautiful time of day to fly. And I think they're absolutely right, because you get to see all these, the moving lights. It's very cool. But the moon. Oh my God. What's the weather looking? It's looking pretty good. Doesn't look like there's maybe some clouds ahead of us there, but we've been really lucky with the weather lately. It's kind of nice after our first few flights in Europe and North America.
Proceed direct to Hotel Oscar Charlie.
After Safa, we proceed on 5 Air France 82 Papa Quebec, thank you.
Yeah, okay, so that restream thing, like, oh, it knows that there's something there, but I think this is Chrome. I think Chrome is to blame here.
Eurowings 1 Echo Victor, contact radar 134605.
134605, Eurowings 1 Echo Victor.
That's okay, we'll try Firefox next time. For now, I'll just have to keep looking through my nose hole.
Okay, protocol 597, what level can you reach, Potato?
We can reach by Bennett, level 3705, level 597.
Roger, for further climb, contact radar 134605.
134, 595.
So we have finished our departure, and we're basically literally jumping straight into our arrival. That's how short the flight really is. Just barely left the departure. We have like one waypoint along the way, that's it.
Good morning, Lexus 91 Mike, level 250 on comes to Pega.
17901 Mike, identify, proceed Bigard, then Bosco, Calder.
Pega, Basco, Academy, Lexus 91 Mike.
And this is the start of our arrival. Don't have that far to go. About 4 minutes until
Minus 5194, Milan 136035.
the first part of the arrival. So we'll probably be descending not too long from now. Looks like all the clouds are staying off to our left there, which is nice.
Please, guten Morgen, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Foxtrot, passing 166, landing at level 240, import ATC.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Foxtrot, good morning, identify, confirm requested level.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Foxtrot, request at level 320.
Roger, I could ask first time.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Foxtrot, plan side level 320.
6 Alpha Foxtrot, plan side level 320.
I'm gonna go sit in the back for a minute.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Foxtrot, direct to Ladol.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Foxtrot, direct Ladol. Surprised.
Chalk 280 expect the ILS approach to runway 10 at Augusto Cesar Sandino International.
Expect the ILS approach to runway 10 Chalk 280.
I can't get her to shut up today. The shortcut is not working. That's okay. She's gonna do all the comms.
Mike Golf, landing at 240 Malaysia.
Lufthansa 47 Mike Golf, fellow identified, land side level 280.
And 280, Lufthansa 47 Mike Golf.
I'm still surprised so that we have not yet been told to descend in any kind of meaningful way whatsoever. At some point, we're going to have to start doing that.
Lufthansa 08 Hotel,
But I'm
fellow
actually going to
identified,
do
level
that now.
300.
I don't know why I still do not trust ATC all the time.
Chalk 280 climb and maintain 15,000 feet.
Okay.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet Chalk 280.
I don't trust you, man. I do not trust you. We have to start descending at some point here pretty soon. Going to check. Yeah, we've already passed our top of descent here.
2050 is an hour, Mike.
Or maybe not. Well, we'll see here.
Michael, translate retreat.
Chalk 280 descend and maintain 1000 feet altimeter 2985 at Augusto Cesar Sandino International.
Descend and maintain 1000 feet. Chalk 280.
30. Have the 330 top 647, my boss.
I'm always a little bit ahead of the ATC. Call it experience, though. I always worry when they don't tell us soon enough.
Guten Morgen, top with 64 Foxtrot November, climbing flight level 240, direct comes up.
Top 64 Foxtrot November, low identified, flight level 290.
Climb to flight level 290, top with 64 Foxtrot November.
Oh, look at that bay. Skirting right around that.
What is your request for flight level? Lufthansa 39 Hotel, Roger, Spectre, climb initially flight level 330. Lufthansa 39 Hotel for higher contact with weather 134.605, goodbye.
Chalk 280 descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Chalk 280.
Excellent, excellent. Down to 7,000. We'll be landing just on the far side of that. Oh, so it's beyond that. So it's going to be underneath those clouds, but hopefully we'll probably be underneath the clouds by the time we get there, actually. So, which is nice. We get to avoid them. Not quite the not crosswind. It looks like the wind's going to be coming straight at us.
Good morning, Mosquito 77 Charlie, flight level 250 in Montreal.
Mosquito 77 Charlie, allow identified, cleared.
Chalk 280 descend and maintain 4,800 feet. Contact Sandino approach on 119.4. Enjoy your evening.
Descend and maintain 4,800 feet. Approach on 119.4. Chalk 280. Approach chalk 280 descending to 4,800 feet. Chalk 280 good evening. Squawk 4544 turn left heading 113 Victors to the ILS approach for runway 10 at Augusto Cesar Sandino International. Squawk 4544 heading 113 Victors to the ILS approach for runway 10
That's funny.
chalk 280.
They're the same voices. I'm going to have to remove my co-pilot voice from the random ATC voices, otherwise it sounds like she's talking to herself. They're going to give us vectors, but I have this programmed in. I think it should be pretty close, so we're just going to stick to the programmed in flight path here, not the ATC vectors. Altitude's going to be looking good.
Chalk 280 turn left heading 113. Heading 113 chalk 280.
This is going to be hilarious. This entire approach is just going to be her yelling at herself because we're not quite doing what she's telling us to do. Landing lights are on. All the lights are on. Are good. Don't know if we really actually have like an approach. I mean, I can turn approach mode on.
Chalk 280 turn left heading 098. Heading 098 chalk 280.
Kilometer Delta heading 035. Kilometer Delta turn right heading 035.
Heading 035, kilometer Delta.
Chalk 280 turn left heading 093. Heading 093 chalk 280.
We're taking a bit of a wider berth here than what ATC wants us to do, but it's close enough. It is runway 10, so I've already dialed that into the heading bug just so that we have some slight visual reference in case the systems go wonky on us.
Chalk 280 turn left heading 087. Heading 087 chalk 280.
One thing I've noticed, it's no longer displaying the waypoint labels for me, and I think that is something I accidentally turned the map detail off a little too much. I don't need all that, but I would like to have waypoint labels. Really need the airways.
Kilometer 736, contact 118 decimal 405.
118 405, kilometer 76.
It's quite the crosswind, 40 knots.
Approach Delta 134.
Delta 134, good morning, descent level 50. ILS will be on 18 right, weather is kilo.
Okay, we will get information kilo, descending flight level 50, Delta 134.
Chalk 280 cleared for ILS approach to runway 10 fly heading 112 to intercept final. Cleared for ILS approach to runway 10 fly heading 112 Chalk 280.
That's good.
Kiloband 328 to descent level 60 and contact 131.155.
Down 60, 131, 155, Kiloband 1328.
See lights, that must be the runway. Oof, turbulence, hello. Ooh, God, it's bumpy. Holy cow. And the fun thing is that I don't think I actually have like a... I don't think there
Chalk
was like...
280 altimeter 2985 at Augusto Caesar Sandino International Contact Tower on 118.1. Enjoy your evening. Altimeter 2985 tower on 118.1 Chalk 280.
I don't think that there was an actual... It is
Tower
ILS,
Chalk
but it's not programmed in, so...
bound for ILS approach runway 10.
Chalk 280 good evening. Squawk 4544 continue ILS to runway 10 call when established on final.
Continue ILS to runway 10 will call when established on final Chalk 280.
Pinot 5 Delta X3, Sierra 1 Grand 121 905. Make it fast, Sierra 1 contact ground 121 starting at 579.
Yeah, I don't think we're actually going to ever get to the ILS here because I don't think it's dialed in. It's not programmed in right. And I don't really want to break it, so I'm just going to... Oh, wait a minute. We do have something going. Maybe not. Well, we are on a glide path now, finally. Let's do some flaps. Go over the city here. That's a nice approach, actually. It's a real nice approach. Chalk 280 on final to runway 10.
Chalk 280 winds are 071 at 10 knots cleared to land runway 10.
Cleared to land runway 10 Chalk 280.
Oh man, the lighting right now with the sun behind these rain clouds. It's pretty crazy. Gear is down. 1 flaps to go. Still, this crosswind's let up a little bit, 22 knots now, but still quite windy. You can see the water, the waves. Quick look outside. Oh man, that is gorgeous. It's bumpy, but it's gorgeous. Beautiful.
For 12 Sierra 2 Grand śniegu z południa. Sierra 2,
Nicaragua International in Nicaragua. What a beautiful approach over the city. Full flaps.
Lot 571, wind 350, 4 knots, runway 29, please rotate to Domingo.
We are pleased on takeoff to 9 of lot 571.
500.
Well, the crosswind is definitely noticeable, or maybe it's just a different flight mechanics, flight model. In this mod, definitely feels a little bit different. Feels like it goes slower, which is kind of nice because it lets me control the speed a bit more.
Lot 571, wind 350, 4 knots, runway 29, please rotate to Domingo.
We are pleased on takeoff to 9 of lot 571.
Autopilot is off.
Chalk 280 exit runway
landing.
when able.
Nice landing. We did it. We did it.
Tower SRR 13 Golf Whiskey, dzień dobry, fully established briefing.
Enter 13 Golf Whiskey Tower, dzień dobry.
Let's go find ourselves somebody to park with. And I'm going to have to look into why this Chrome window doesn't update for the restream chat, which is too bad.
Enter 13 Golf Whiskey, continue approach, expect late landing clearance, runway inspection, progress.
Continue approach and late landing clearance, Enter 13 Golf.
This looks like a nice building to park in front of right here. So that's what we shall do. Right here, looks good. Let's get the parking brake on. Get that off, that off. Yaw damper is off. Everything is turned off. Let's get... Oh, come on. Yeah, that just doesn't work. That one's always a little finicky. Let's open the door. And the cargo door. So we're all set. We can shut off the engine. There we go. Successfully landed. Let's go to the back real quick and open that door too. Unlock and open. Oh, wow. Like, this isn't absolutely amazing. I love this. This is so cool. This is so cool.
Italia 670.
Alright, that's... Oh, why is this door shut again? That's weird. Wait, did it close when I went to the back? That's strange. Oh, that's right. There's a button up here somewhere that I can press to close the back door. But I don't know what it is anymore. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's the cargo door. Did it close the back door? It sounded like it closed the back door too, but it did not know. Okay. I do recall that one of these buttons here, though, I don't remember which one. Some button here will let me close the back door from the front here. Which makes a lot of sense. But I don't know which one it is, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, we're here. We get to see the sunset out of the side of the aircraft. We'll go sit in we can sit in the back seat and enjoy the sunset. Hope everybody has a good week. It's only Wednesday, but we're getting there. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Italia 67 Sierra ready?
We're ready, Alice Victor.
Italia 67 Sierra, wind 050 knots, runway 29.